Breakfast with Bob.
And Poncho Man, everybody. Again, welcome Breakfast with Bob, our Kona World Championship edition from beautiful Huggos on the Rocks. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by HOKA, Fly Human Fly, Master Spas, Precision Fuel and Hydration, Crush Your Race Nutrition, Deboer, Outrigger Kona Resort and Spa, stay longer and save more. And of course, our Challenge Athletes Foundation, our next guest, 5-time Ironman World Champion, 5-time Ironman 70.3 World Champion, 2-time Olympian, the greatest female triathlete in history, Daniela Ryf.
Thank you, Bob.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Very relaxed. Just got here yesterday, and it feels so good to be back here. I just love this island and the vibes.
The vibe and not racing isn't a bad thing, right? Or do you get the vibe? Do you feel like I want to be racing, or you at this point it's just nice to be here and be part of it?
No, I had my time and I had my prime times here,
yes,
and so many good memories. So it feels really nice to be here and a little bit to be a bit more relaxed. Definitely very excited to watch the women, and there's going to be a good fight for the title. So
yes.
it feels nice to be on the other side now. I'm happy.
And you'll be commentating, right? You'll be doing some commentating for Ironman?
Yes, exactly. I'll be on the boat and with Ironman commentating the race, but also we're doing the movie premiere about my documentary just tomorrow at the expo with HOKA and Ironman. So that'd be cool to also share my movie with the people who want to join. So it's open for everyone to join. Just have to register.
So, and in terms of the film, you can see it here. It's not online yet.
No, we are planning to put it online on my YouTube channel by the end of this week. So probably Friday. It's going to be up there. So everyone can watch it online, but we want to show it to the people here earlier, so that's why I
love it. And right behind me we have a really cool bicycle from Felt, and tell me a little about the history on this and what you're planning to do with this.
Yeah, it's the AI 2.0 from Felt, the one I raced here in 2023. It's my last Kona bike, so last TT bike I raced the World Championship with, and it's very special to me, and I'm raffling it, so it's over viprice.org/reef. You can get yourself the tickets and have a chance to win this amazing bike. It's a very personal bike for me, last Ironman World Championship, but I thought I want to raffle it for a good cause. It's for my foundation.
Yes.
So the projects in Kenya, all the money goes directly to the projects, and we're supporting the kids with hygiene products, but also food. So in the last few years, we could go up to 1,000 kids per day we can feed.
That's awesome.
And we have some really amazing projects we're supporting, and every US dollar makes a huge difference.
You know what I love when athletes are giving back. And what you are doing right now, and actually we'll have the QR code will be in the write-up that goes out, so that people can bid on the bike. But here you are with your own charity, and move seamlessly from an athlete to an ambassador. I mean, you were always an ambassador, but the fact that making that transition, that having a charity that make life a little easier for you, because you had a purpose beyond just racing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I started it. My stepmom is from Kenya, and my dad used to be there a lot. He was a mountain climber, and when he passed away, I wanted to keep supporting Kenya, and because it was very close to him.
Yes.
And he had a second home there. So it's nice to give back, and also to do something with your your fame. Yeah, with your spotlight.
Yes.
And it definitely gives me purpose, and also helped me while I was racing. So I think to have something beyond just winning races is very special. And I think, we saw it when we go there. We go every year. Also with the bike safari we're organizing to raise money. And it's just so great. Like with just $25, we can feed a kid for a whole year.
That's amazing.
And so, you can really do a lot with not even that much money.
So going back, it's funny to me how an athlete's career is so condensed, because you think about someone as a doctor or lawyer, that's 30, 40 some years. You came over here for the first time what 2013-ish, something like that?
2014 was my first time. That's when you explained me that the race course is here.
Oh, that's right. You came here on Wednesday of race week.
Exactly.
And I remember talking to Brett Sutton, and I said, is Daniela focused on this race? He goes, no, she's focused on the 70.3 Worlds, because if she doesn't win 70.3 Worlds, she won't even come here, right? She'll be so upset, because that's what the goal is.
Yeah, I think he did that to just also keep the pressure away from me. I mean, this race is big. Everyone knows it. You know, you come here and even you try to play down, you just know you have that chance once a year. And I think also the athletes being here, they know that when you go to the start list, if the pressure is too high, you can easily lose a little bit the calmness. And
right.
I think with this approach, he was just telling me, this race is just for training. So he tried to play it down for me, which worked well. I had a lot of fun on the course, especially on the bike. On the run, I was suffering a lot.
Well, but it was one of those days. Miranda Carfrae ended up winning her third and final Ironman World Championship title. But I think he ended up losing by about 2 minutes or something along that line. And I'm sure Brett knew the fire would be burning. They're like, okay, now I want to come back, and now I know what this thing is. Now I'm going to come back and win it.
Yeah, definitely. That race helped me to realize, wow, I can actually do this. I was already afraid by the distance. So when I saw that I was so close to Miranda, and then I think also that moment when she overtook me so close to the finish line, that definitely got the fire burning. And I'm still grateful for her until now, because I think from there I was really
so motivated.
I was very motivated, but also I started believing that this could be the right distance for me.
It's funny too, because you were already a two-time Olympian, so the fact that you basically built a new career with this longer distance, which you were brought into kicking and screaming. It's not like you wanted to do this longer distance. And then you win in 15, 16, 17, 18, and then you win 4 in a row. And when you look back at all of your 5 wins, is there one that sticks out the most to you?
Yeah, I mean, they're all very special.
Of course.
I think the first one, when you just realize, okay, you've done it, and then to do it again is really difficult. We have a few women on the line this year where they have to prove themselves, and it's hard to prove yourself because you have more spotlight. But if I had to pick one, I think it's the 2018, the jellyfish
year
race. I mean, yeah, you can't have a more crazy race than this, and also the outcome. I mean, I talk about it in my speeches. When you go to the race and you think, okay, in that one moment you could either go home and cry and go back to the hotel room, and it would be one of the very disappointing day, to that moment where I decided I'm going to keep going. And then I did I would say my most crazy race, and broke the course record. So it shows that in this little moment, how you decide to keep going, just everything can change. And so it's always worth to keep trying, because you never know how the outcome might change.
That race was, in terms of my favorite Daniela Ryf race, that one is one of them. The other one is St. George, when everybody was counting you out. Right? Everybody was like, and I had never seen you show that much emotion at the finish, but that was Daniela Ryf basically saying, yeah, go count me out. Because people were, right? Because the beginning of the season was not good, and people thought maybe you were done.
Yeah, it was definitely a very emotional race. Proving the haters wrong is always a good feeling. It should never be your main motivation, but I think in that moment, it was 2.5 years through Corona, where it was just hard because you kept training, you put in the work, but you can't race. And then, I mean, I was really working well through that 2.5 years, and then you have voices, she's not that good anymore. So I think showing that, bringing it back together, it was just also a bit of a big relief, but definitely a bit of satisfaction as well to prove the haters wrong. Yeah,
and then Challenge Roth, where you came there, and ironically, Chrissy Wellington, who held the course record, was there, and she hadn't been there for years, and she comes that year, and she holds the course record 8:18, and you take 10 minutes off of her course record and go 8:08, shatter that, and Chrissy's there at the finish line. I mean, there's sometimes things are meant to be. That to me was one of those moments.
Yeah, I think it would be one of my perfect day moments, and also emotionally one of the most calm and happy moments, because it was, everything came together perfectly. I didn't expect it to go that well, and then you have a race where just everything goes so smooth. And I mean, we both know it's very rare that you have a full distance race where you have just everything goes smooth.
Right.
And then my mom was there. I remember I only went to that race because my mom already booked her holidays. And because I was sick like a few weeks before, and I didn't think I'm going to race well. And I said, oh, come on, I have to go, otherwise my mom will be disappointed. And so I went, and then I came with such a performance. It was really special. And also already then I was like, okay, just like enjoy it, because you don't know when it's the last time.
You never know when you have a race like that.
It definitely was probably it was my last great race. And from there I felt really also complete. I talk about it in the movie we're showing tomorrow. It's just, I had that feeling, was like, okay, that's everything came together today, and that's very special. And I'm glad I could really celebrate it. I remember we went for pizza after with the team. Maddie was there, and my manager and my family. And we just sat there on the grass, like ordered some pizza, but it was just such a special moment, and we had such a blast.
I love it. When did you know that it was time? Because it's very difficult as an athlete to know, okay, this isn't just an injury. This is, mentally, physically, emotionally, I've given everything, and it's gone. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, I planned to retire by the end of last year, but then I think with the year starting tricky with injury in February already, I just tried to stay positive. And I think, I think pretty much when I announced it, a few weeks, maybe a week before, I realized, okay, we've tried everything. And then I just realized, okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to race in Nice, which for me was always the goal, that I could do a great race there, and then the T100. So it was about accepting the situation, and definitely was one of the hardest decisions to maybe step back a few months earlier than I wanted. But there was no other way.
You've done it all.
So I think it was a last difficult year, but I'm also really glad I had this, because it also helped me to realize, hey, you know what, maybe it is okay that I need to move on. And I think it's harder to step back when you had just this amazing performance, because then you just think, oh, maybe I can do it again. And I think it came together both. Mentally, I was also starting to feel like the lifestyle, it is hard. You have to really put in very big focus on performance, and everything kind of goes around training. And I've done it for almost 25 years.
I know.
So I think it was just eventually I realized, okay, I think my body shows me some signs or some signals, but also mentally I was ready to start a new chapter. And I'm really excited. Like, there's so many projects and opportunity I could go for, and now I can put my energy in the new projects.
I love it. Thank you for everything you've brought to the sport, and being an ambassador for the sport like you've been. I mean, I think that the women's field here is a little bit of a testament to where you push the sport. People are like, okay, if you wanna be great here, you're going to have to be great at swim, bike, run. You can't come from behind. You've got to be able to do that. And when you see a Laura Philipp at Hamburg running a 2:38, and Kat running a 2:40 and not winning, and you just see the times coming, and Annie Hogg at Roth going 8:02, the sport is going in so many great places. And I love the fact that you and Annie go back to 2012 Olympics, and look at what you guys accomplished during that whole era. So thank you for everything you've brought to the sport.
Thank you very much. And I'm very excited to watch the ladies. Very tough field, and also amazing ladies in there. So they're all very inspiring. And I'm going to follow it with chills and tears.
And you certainly know from your years of racing Lucy what she's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, and I think also Solveig Lovsep,
yes.
She's on a felt bike now, so watch her.
Oh, very cool. Well, definitely check out the movie by the end of the week. That'll be posted on your site. People can find the movie.
Yes, so I will put it on Instagram, on my YouTube channel. Sign on now, and you won't miss it.
And this bike is autographed too, right?
Not yet, but if the winner wants it, of course, I will also. Yeah, I will it's a personal handover with tickets to wherever they want to do the handover, personal meet and greet with me, and I will also sign whatever they want.
I love it.
I mean, not everything, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Daniela Ryf. Pacho Man, take us out.
She swam, bike and ran in the Kona sun. She swam, bike and ran in the Kona sun. It's breakfast with Bob.
And Pacho Man, everybody.
Thank you.